Okay, so that's the swarm trap that had that big swarm on yesterday. This morning, I brought it up last night after it got dark. Most of them rode on the outside. I just had them on the tailgate of my truck. They came from right down there on that standpipe. It's kind of hard to see, but then you see all the other bees down there. So I brought it up here, shook off some of the outside last night over into my flow frame here. And just to kind of boost them up, maybe I'll put the flow frames on later on today or in a couple of days. And anyway, as you can see, I just took the frames out, shook them in there, took the lid, laid it up against the bottom board there, and now they are doing a pretty good march up in all the remainder bees. And as you can see, they're just buzzing around in the air here right now too, but they'll calm down in an hour or two. They'll all get settled into their new home. That one there, I tried to grow some queens, and I could not find a queen in there. The cells, the bees just ripped them apart. I had some caged, and as soon as I uncaged it, within a couple hours they were ripped apart. So I don't know if any hatched or if the bees themselves just destroyed them because there wasn't enough bees in there, or what the deal was. But anyway, we got another hive out of it, and the queen out of the original swarm that I caught, the great big sucker, I took her, marked her, and after she had laid, I think about 3 frames of eggs in there, I went ahead and moved her on over to my flow frame because it didn't have a queen no more. Something happened to her about a month ago, and she just poof, gone. So I've been just kind of adding bees to it off of the swarms, and now they got a queen. They accepted her, no problem. Everything was good to go. Last night I dumped a whole mess of bees off on the side, let them kind of filter down through. And then over here I just put the swarm from yesterday in that one. And as you can see, they're all making their march up into it. They're coming and going out of their entrance there, but they're also marching on into the frame. I had to use that box there to get some of them off the outside and put in it, but the bees are just kind of going in and out of it. There wasn't a whole lot of bees inside it when I brought it up last night, so I didn't even bother dumping it. I'll end up putting it back where I had it, and then in a couple hours when that's pretty well cleaned out, I'll put it back together and take it back down to the house and put it back up for any more swarms. I can't handle no more swarms, so any more swarms I catch, I'll leave them there until the guys that bring their bees on the property come back down and they can get their swarms and put them back in their hives. There was another swarm down there on the other side of the place in the orange trees, and I tried my best to get it, but every time I shook it down, the bees, the box is a double brood box, and I'd fill one box, set the other box on, shake again, get more bees in it, and every time I did, it seemed like that cluster kept growing. I could shake every bee off that limb, but once I'd get done and I'd look back up, every one of them would be right back up there. The boxes would be totally jam-packed full, and there'd be another cluster up there just as big as the original one. So I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully I got the queen in the box and they'll all find their way home, but if I didn't, the bee guys will be down the next day or two. They can take care of it. So that's about all I got for you guys today, at least for right now, but I think that's pretty cool. They're kind of going on in there. They're enjoying it. They're going to end up building that out real quick. I'll have to put another super on it pretty quick, or another brood box, I should say, and then let them build it out too. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.